So good afternoon students. It's a formality you have to tell. Okay. Thank you. Okay. So omitted measurements. So omitted measurements means if something you have been eaten, okay, and it is got vomited outside. Okay. So what is that? A portion you taken out. So that portion quantity we are going to find here. Okay. So here in the surveying, what we are going to do? Suppose the line is for the closed traverse. What is closed traverse means? It's a series of line which is connecting and connecting each other, right? And which will end at the starting point where it has got started, right? So that is what the closed traverse means. So in this closed traverse, suppose this line and this line is vomited. Vomited means you don't know, you have taken, but somewhere it is gone. Okay, somewhere it is gone. So to getting that, so we're going to do that omitted measurements. Okay, omitted measurements. So how we're going to do that? Before getting into that problem, first we'll understand what are the things we're going to carry. Okay, so here we usually have latitude and departure. Okay, latitude and departure. So this latitude and departure, which is related with the consecutivity of the coordinates. Okay, it's a coordinates, okay, which comes under coordinate systems. So basically we know in the compass, right? So coordinates which is related to the directions. So what are those directions? North, east, south, west. So these are the four directions we're going to have. So based on that we're going to have the coordinate system, right? So basically here this is north, this is east, south and west. Okay, as concerned with the latitude, so always related with this axis, north south axis. Okay, if the axis, this line, suppose I'm going to make a line and say this line is AB, okay, AB line. So this AB line, if you are going to consider this one, and if this horizontal line, the above, whatever the line we're going to have, so that will become your plus. Okay, plus for what? Latitude. Okay, latitude. And departure, always we're going to take the reference for horizontal line, whereas latitude we take vertical line, for departure we take horizontal line. Okay, is it fine? Okay, now when we're going to consider plus and minus, so here in the first quadrant, say this is your first quadrant and this will become your second quadrant, third quadrant and fourth quadrant. So in the first quadrant, if you see the latitude which is coming upward, right, upward, so this is going to be your plus, and departure is also moving towards right, okay, as per the coordinate system. So this will become plus only, right? So latitude and departure both are plus. So similarly coming to the second quadrant, in the second quadrant, see latitude, it is getting in depression downward. So latitude will be negative and departure will be positive, exactly. And similarly for the third, here latitude it is negative and yes, departure is also negative. So similarly for fourth quadrant, latitude is positive, departure is negative. Okay, so this you have to understand, latitude and departure. Okay, to getting the latitude, so we have the formula for that. Okay, say this is AB, say L, okay, L, and say this is your departure length, right? So this is your departure length and this one is your latitude length. If you want to get the latitude length, so how we want to calculate? This is a right angle triangle, right? This is a right angle triangle, and suppose if you want this one, latitude, so L cos theta, right? Where cos theta is equal to what? Adjacent by hypotenuse, right? So this is the hypotenuse, L. Okay, adjacent will be this one, latitude. Okay, latitude. So latitude will be L cos theta. So this line is coming under first quadrant. So latitude will be plus. Is that clear? So similarly for departure. So what will be the formula for this here? So this will become L cos theta. So this will become L sin theta. Okay. So this is also coming plus. So L sin theta. So is it okay? Okay. So if you are going to make it this formula in terms of whole circle bearing and reduced bearing, so in the first column I will write WCB and here RB, reduced bearing. Okay, RB means reduced bearing. So all of you are aware of this, reduced bearing, or you can say quadrantal bearing also, both are same. So reduced bearing and whole circle bearing, and here latitude and departure. So in the whole circle bearing we start from 0, right? 0 to 90. 0 to 90. So this will become your first quadrant, right? In the RB, so we are going to consider first quadrant, and for 90 to 180, second quadrant, and 180 to 270, third quadrant, 270 to 360, fourth quadrant. So based on this, so you're going to make it the signs for latitude and departure. For the first quadrant, plus plus, okay. Second quadrant, minus plus. Third quadrant, minus minus. Fourth quadrant, plus minus, okay. So like this we're going to have. Next, so you know how to get latitude, you know how to get departure, okay. Now we'll get into the problem now directly. Suppose if you want to calculate theta, we don't know theta, how are we going to calculate now? So tan theta is equal to, what is the formula? Opposite by adjacent, opposite by adjacent. So here if you see, so opposite will be what? This one, right? So if this is your theta, so opposite will be, yes, L sin theta divided by L cos theta, okay. So here L get cancels, okay, L get cancels. So if you know the length directly, you can have the theta value. So where theta will be tan inverse of sin theta by cos theta, okay. So this theta we can able to find like this, okay. And also you can say this is d by L, where d is departure, where L is latitude. If you know latitude and departure, directly you can find like this. So the final equation will be what? Tan inverse of d by L. So like this you can able to calculate the theta, okay. So now directly we'll get into the problem, okay. So before getting into the problem, so basically this omitted measurements you're going to have it in the traversing, okay, traversing. So I already taught you that in the laboratories also. What is that? In the chain survey. So in the chain survey we're going to have the closed traverse, right? So that is also traverse. And next, compass. In the compass also we're going to have the closed traverse, right? And also in the plane table. Even in the plane table also we're going to have the closed traverse, but I have not done that, traversing, okay. So basically two experiments what I have done as concerned with the plane table. So one is radiation method and another one is intersection method. So in the radiation method what we do, whatever the surrounding objects are there, we are just locating in the plan, okay. And intersection means we are changing the point of the instrument, right? So that is nothing but traversing, okay. That is nothing but traversing. Your traversing means you are just changing the point from this point to that point. So you are traversing that instrument. So that is also comes under traverse, okay. So that we cannot say closed traverse or open traverse. Yeah, you can say open traverse. You can say open traverse, okay. So that is also traverse. So how many traverse you are going to have? One is chain, compass and plane table, okay. So these are the traverse we are going to have. So based on that we are going to have this omitted measurements. So directly we will get into the problem now. So do you have any doubt in this? No doubt? Okay. So write down the problem. Shall I rub? So in this I am going to write problem number 1. A closed traverse was conducted around an obstacle and the following observations were made. Work out the missing quantities. So missing quantities means which have been omitted, lines that you have to find. So first I will take the first column, what is given in the problem, that is side AB, BC, CD, DE, and length is given, length that is in meters, so that is 500, BC that is 620, and CD that is 468, and DE is omitted. This you need to find. And also you have another one, that is EA, that is also omitted, that is not given. Next here we're going to write bearing, or we can say azimuth. Okay, azimuth. So azimuth is nothing but it's a person name who discovered about the bearing system. Okay, bearing system. So that bearing, so I am going to write it directly. That is 98 degree 30 minute, and for 620 that is 30 degree 20 minute. For next CD 298 degree 30 minute. Next for DE 230 degree 0 minute. For EA 150 degree 10 minute. Okay, 10 minute. 150 degree 10 minutes. Okay. Now, if you just analyze this in terms of figure in the closed traverse, so how it going to come? So these values are given, bearing values are given. Okay. So these values are nothing but whole circle bearing. Okay, whole circle bearing. So I will start with the line EA. Okay, line EA. So this is your coordinates, right? So with respect to north. So line AB, that is having 98 degree 30 minutes. So which comes under second. Okay, second coordinate. So you just draw a line and keep B. So similarly, I am not going to put this coordinate. Okay, directly I am putting. You just imagine. So next will be BC. Okay, for BC, from BC that is 30 degree. So which comes under first coordinate. So first coordinate means somewhere it will come like this. See, this is BC. Okay. Next CD. CD is 298 means fourth quadrant. So fourth quadrant means it will come here. Okay, with respect to that, this one, fourth quadrant. So this is CD. Next DE. DE is again fourth quadrant. Okay, 230. Third quadrant, right? Third quadrant. So DE. Okay. Next EA, that is 150. So which is comes under second quadrant. Okay. So I'm just going to connect like this, right? So here angle is given, that is all these angles are what? 4 bearing. Is it or not? AB 4 bearing, BC 4 bearing, like that. All angles are given in 4 bearing. Okay. The thing is we need to get what? This omitted value. So before getting into that, so we need to do one table. Okay. For getting the total total summation of latitude and departure. Okay. So later we are going to find this DE length and EA length. So we'll find out now. So in the first column you write line. Okay. And in the second column you just write latitude. So in the latitude you're going to have two signs, that is plus and minus. Okay. And same for departure also you're going to have the same thing. So departure, so plus and minus. D is yes, D is third coordinate. Okay, D is third coordinate. Okay. Yeah. Okay, you just have this table now. So now we start from AB line. For AB line, we know AB line, this AB line which comes under second quadrant, right? Second quadrant. So in the second quadrant latitude is, minus. Is it? Minus. So you just calculate for this, okay, directly. So what is the formula for L? That is L into cos theta. Okay. So where L is 500 into cos 98 degree 30 minutes. So how much? So whatever the value you're going to have, so that will be the negative because that is comes under second quadrant. In the second quadrant latitude is minus. Yes, 73.904. So I will take 91. Okay, 91. So here completed this latitude. Next departure. Departure is coming positive. Okay, in the second quadrant departure is coming positive. So D is equal to L sin theta. Okay, so L is same 500, sin theta is 98 degree 30 minutes. So how much you going to have? Yes, 494.50. Okay, so you just write and leave it. Next, coming to the next line, BC. So BC, if you see the bearing, so that comes under first quadrant. So first quadrant, what will be the latitude? Tell me. Positive. So I am going to write it in the positive column. That is So 535.11. Are you getting the same?
Yes, sir. 1 2.
Yeah, 1 2 whatever. So it is nearer to that, right? Are you getting this value? Okay. Now similarly calculate for departure. So departure how much? 313.11. So I'm just taking 2 decimals. Okay. Next, CD. So for CD, calculate. So which is coming under fourth quadrant. So fourth quadrant means latitude is positive, departure is negative. So tell me. Yes, 223.31. Huh? Okay, 31. And departure is minus 4, 11.28. Okay, 286 means I will take 29. Okay. Now next, DE. We don't know DE now. Okay. So for that, what we're going to do? So we're going to make it sum of this. So I'm just making the sum here. Okay. Sum of latitude and sum of departure. So here I'm going to write sum. In the sum, you just whatever the latitude is there, add this and keep it here. So how much you're going to have? 758.42. Yes. And here, so that is 73.91. And similarly for departure. Yes, 807.61. Okay, and this one is 411.29. Okay. So now you just summed now. Now we're going to calculate latitude directly. Okay. So why I'm doing this? If you see this figure, okay. If you see this figure, so AB is known, BC is known, CD is known. We don't know DE and EA. So what we're going to do, we're just concentrating on only this area. Okay, we just concentrated on this area. Okay, this area. So if you cut this, so this will become one triangle. Okay, this will become your triangle. So if you submission of this thing, so you will get this triangle. So before that, you just consider this is a included angles for this triangle. Okay, included angles for this triangle. So this triangle I'm going to denote. This is alpha. Say this is beta, and this is gamma. Okay. So I'm just denoting like this. Which one? Yeah. Suppose, see, in this problem, suppose only one length is omitted. Okay, one length is omitted. Then what you can do? So you just carry over the same thing. Okay, carry over the same thing, and up to here, and whatever the submission you're going to do for that calculation, so you can easily calculate this length. But the thing is, here 2 lengths are omitted. Okay, 2 lengths are omitted. So that I'm just considering this entire triangle. Okay. Huh. No, the procedure is same thing. You have to. Why? Suppose if you are considering not like this, okay, not like this, the first coordinate should be here only. Okay, everywhere you have to draw it like this only. Based on this only you have to carry. Yes? This is just a rough figure, okay, for understanding. This is a rough figure. This is a rough figure. You have to understand. Because it's a closed traverse. Okay, if it is open traverse, whatever you are telling, that is true. I am agree with you. Okay, everybody can't do that. It is a closed traverse because you know the first starting point where it is going to be end with that same point. Right? So that is why we are sure that, so that will become ending up with this one. Are you getting my point? So because of closed traverse, we can able to judge. If it is open traverse, we cannot predict where it is going to end up. Okay. Yeah. Now this much is okay. Summation of this latitude and departure. Now we are going to calculate for DE. Before getting to DE, first we are going to calculate DA. Okay, DA. Okay, by that DA, again we are going to calculate all this beta, alpha, gamma. So I will explain you that. So first thing is submission you have done for getting the total latitude for DA is equal to minus submission of latitude is equal to, that is you have to do it sum here. So how much? 758.42, that is plus minus 73.91. So how much you are going to have? Plus or minus? 684.51. Yes? Yes. 684.51. Okay. So this is minus. I am putting minus. Why I am putting minus? Because whenever you are going to have the new latitude, okay, for a line anyone, so there you have to consider like this. Okay, so minus submission of L. So if you are getting here plus, you convert that into minus. If it is minus, convert that into plus. Okay, that concept is clear. That procedure you have to follow. And the second thing is departure now. Therefore, departure for dA, that is minus submission of D. So you just do this. How much you are going to have? So that is also coming minus because this is plus. So when you convert here the submission value, so that is minus 3.32. Okay, 396.32. Now if you see this latitude and departure, okay, both are having minus. So that comes under which quadrant? Third quadrant. Okay, third quadrant. So that is coming under third quadrant. I mean to say this line DA. Okay, DA which is coming third quadrant. Is it or not? Here whatever I have drawn, it is coming third quadrant only. Right? Now next what we are going to do, so I am going to rub this part. This is not necessary now. Only this table which we are going to calculate this one. Okay, so we got DA and DA latitude, DA departure. Now we can easily calculate what? Theta value first. First you calculate theta value. So for getting the theta value, tan theta is equal to D by L, right? Where D is 396.32 divided by 684.51. Okay. So how much you going to have?
0.578.
Yeah, 0.578, right? 0.578. Okay. Now what you do? Theta is equal to tan inverse of 0.578.
30 degrees.
Yes, 30 degree. 4 minute.
1 minute.
Okay, you are getting 1 minute. Okay, fine. So 30 degree, 1 minute. Are you getting the same thing? Only diploma students are telling yes. What about others? Regular? No Kelsey. So next class onwards you have to bring. Okay. Good. So you have got theta value. Okay. Now theta value you got. Next what we are going to do now? So we are going to calculate the bearing of DA. So bearing of DA will be means azimuth. Bearing of DA is equal to south, because that is third quadrant. So south 30 degree 1 minute west. Okay, you have to write like this. Then if you convert that into whole circle bearing, how much is going to happen? Yes, it's going to be 210 degree 1 minute. Right? 210 degree 1 minute. So after having that, so you got whole circle bearing. Now we can easily calculate the length. So length of DA is equal to, so where we are going to say L, okay, L is equal to L secant theta, okay, L secant theta. Is it or not? L secant theta. Why I am taking secant? Because we know where L is equal to L cos theta, so 1 divided by cos theta, so that will become your secant theta. So I am just directly putting here. Okay, so this is length, so this is latitude, this is secant theta. Okay, I want to calculate the length of this one DA. So latitude is how much? That is 684.51 secant theta, that is 30 degree 1 minute. Okay, 30 degree 1 minute. Now just calculate, tell me how much? 791.01 meter. Okay. Yes. Next, after having that, you just see the figure. We're going to take the triangle ADE. So by taking the triangle ADE, so triangle ADE, so angle ADE is equal to alpha, that is equal to 230 degree 0 minute minus 210 degree 1 minute. So how I am going to take that? So angle ADE, okay, ADE. So we know what is the angle for this one, so DE, right? We know the angle for DE. So we know the angle of DE. So DE minus DA. Okay. DE minus DA, you will get the alpha. Yes? Are you able to get that? Next, similarly, angle DEA. So DEA is equal to beta. So beta, that is 150, means DEA. So DEA. So what we require now? E. Okay. For getting this E, we know EA. So EA is 150 degree 10 minutes. Okay. So EA minus back bearing of ED. Okay. Back bearing of ED. So back bearing of ED will be minus 230 degree 0 minute. It is there here. Okay. Minus 180. So how much beta value? So beta value will be 100 degree 10 minutes. 100 degree 10 minutes. Right? All of you getting same? So I'm just going to rub this. Next, angle. What is left now? Angle DAE. Okay, angle DAE. So DAE. So angle DAE, that is gamma, is equal to, so 210 degree 1 minute minus backside, back line, previous line. What is that? DAE. Okay. So AE, we know AE. So AE we already calculated. No? 210 degree. Sorry. DAE. Okay. DAE. So 210 degree. Somewhere we calculate. This one. DA. Yes. Previous line. DA. So DA minus this one, the forward line. How much that is? 150. Yes, 150 exactly. 150 degree 10 minutes. So how much? So this one, that is 59 degree 54 minute. Okay, 59 degree 54 minute. Which one? Which one? Beta, yeah, 150 degree 10 minutes. So how much you are getting? This one, Okay, 51 minute. Okay. Okay. So you got this. So whatever you have calculated this entire triangle, included angles, you just add all to check. For that, what are you going to do? Alpha plus beta plus gamma. This should be equal to 180 degree, right? So first one is 210 degree 1 minute plus beta value, that is 100 degree 10 minute plus 59 degree 51 minute. So you just check it. Are you getting 180? If you are not getting 180, means somewhere you are done some calculation wrong.
Sir, alpha equal to 90 degrees 9 minutes.
Which one?
Alpha equal to 90 degrees 9 minutes.
Sorry. Alpha is equal to
90 degrees 9 minutes.
19 degree 59 minutes, right? 59, right? So 19 degree 59 minutes. Okay. So now you just add. Now you will get 180 total. Okay. So as we know, sine rule in the obstacle. Do you remember? In the obstacle, we are going to make use sine rule, right, to getting the length. So here also we are going to use the same thing. Okay, we know alpha, beta, gamma. Okay. So now apply sine rule for triangle ADE. Okay, ADE. So you just tell me for alpha by, sorry, first you take the length. Okay, take the length. Suppose I am going to take AD. So AD by sine beta, right? Beta, opposite. AD means this is opposite. Okay, beta is equal to, next DE. DE is equal to sine gamma is equal to, next EA. EA is equal to sine alpha. Okay. sine alpha. So what is missing now? What we require? DE and EA, right? So you know AD. AD is known, length is known, okay, and also you know beta, okay. You just have this two equation. AD by sine beta is equal to DE by sine gamma, okay, sine gamma. So AD, whatever the length you calculated, AD length, how much we got? AD? Which length we want now? DE, no? Okay. So DE is equal to AD sine gamma divided by sine beta. Yes. Sine beta. AD is 791.01 into sine gamma. Okay. So sine gamma is gamma how much? That is 100. 100 degree 10 minute divided by yes, sorry, 59 degree 51 minute, yes. And sine beta is how much? 100 degree 10 minutes, right? 100 degree 10 minutes, okay. So how much you are getting? 694.90, okay. So this value you calculated. Is that fine? Now next, you take this equation now, AD and EA, or you take this 2. Anyhow we calculated this DE, right? You can take this 2 if you want. So I'm taking this same thing, okay. AD by sine beta is equal to EA by sine alpha. You just calculate what will be the EA. So calculate EA, let me see. How much you are getting? EA? Right, correct. So EA, so I'm directly I'm writing DA into sine alpha by sine beta, okay, sine beta. So DA length is 791.01 sine 19 degree 56 minute divided by sine 100 degree 10 minute. So you are getting how much? 274, huh? Okay, so 274 meter. So this is also meter. So here you can directly write 694.90. This one is 274. That's it. Okay. So like this you have to calculate. Okay. 90 degree 56. How much? 59. Huh? Okay. 59. Any doubt here? The thing is, first what you have to do, so whatever the whole circle bearing they are going to give, so first you convert into what? Quadrantal bearing system. Okay, quadrantal bearing system. So this will become what? How much? Have been calculated or directly you have told the values? 98 degree 30 minutes. South? South 80 degree 30 minutes east. So that 80 30 minutes that you have to substitute in the latitude, then only you will get the values, latitude and departure. Okay, so that's all for today's class. So in the next class I will start tachymetric survey. Okay, tachymetric survey. So as per the concern with the third unit, trigonometric leveling, because this starting 3 units are there, no, it's very precious, because these 3 units only will talk about the problematic and all. Okay, as concerned with the chain, because in the chain also you will have the errors, okay, temperature, all those things will come, and compass, in the compass closed traverse, right, and closing error. So what you have done in the practice, closing error, okay, that thing. And in the leveling, so leveling also you're going to have the problems, right, instrument method and rise and fall method. Okay, that I am not going to take any offline class for that. Okay, and same thing I am just practicing in the laboratory. Okay, that's all. So whatever the complications are there, so only that part I am taking for a offline class. Okay, to understand complications, problems. So that part only I am taking. Okay, so rest all you have to study by yourself. Okay, in between if you are having any doubt, you can contact me. Anyhow you have the group, so you can put the message, so we'll have the discussion in that group itself. Okay, so shall I wind up? Okay.